Well, that's a wrap, folks. I'm calling the game for the Central Powers. Yep. So we've just finished turn 14. Like I said, I've just done 2 turns, obviously, without, I didn't show the last turn, just speed things ahead. And I'm now officially calling the game. And I'm going to tell you a number of reasons why, and then I'll show you the board. First reason I'm calling the game is IPCs. At this moment in time, Germany's worth 55, the Austrians are worth 51. That's 106 IPCs. The Americans are worth 33, Britain's worth 40, that's 73. That's a 28 IPC advantage for the Central Powers. And they're the only... And also, there's a lot of IPCs that are currently not available for the Allies, basically, because of all, obviously, through tournament rules. Germany, once Russia's out of the game, only the Centrals can take Russian territory, the Entente can't. Same for Italy, now same for France. The second reason why I'm calling the game for the Centrals is simple. It's only a matter of time, at the moment, it's only a matter of time that Germany breaks through these fleets and the Brits stop sending forces here. It is obvious that eventually Paris, possibly, if I did go another round, may end up them winning the game. But we would have to see. I mean, it's quite obvious that the Centrals are going to win now, especially with the situation in Paris and the Austrian dominance in the Mediterranean. It has been, and obviously the Americans are eventually the Austro-Hungarians could push through here and then just sweep down in Turkey. To be honest, this game could probably go on for another 4+ rounds if I wanted to. But to be honest, I actually want to play a bit of global. I haven't played Axis Arts for a very long time, so I want to get into global swing. I'm probably not going to do a full game of Oz-Tiers now. That's what I'm doing, Oz-Tiers 941 set up on the YouTube, but nevertheless. But yes, so that's it. Central Powers victory. Overall, what would I say I did? Obviously, the strategy I went with the Central Powers was hold against France, kill Russia, and commit quite heavily down into Italy. It works. But what would I say I should have done as the Allies? Maybe as the UK, committed a bit earlier to France. Maybe sent a bit more forces to Russia as the UK to try and sweep up the German IPCs when I could have done. Maybe that's more or less it, really. I mean, I just think I played it quite well as the Centrals. I think this setup in 1915 is definitely slightly in favour of the Centrals, but not too much. I think this is a really balanced setup, 1915. I think I'd say I'd say the base game, you probably could go as far as saying is 90-10 in favour of the Allies. I'd say this is about 55-60 in favour of the Centrals. So, for example, you play 10 games, you're winning about 5 or 6 of them as you're winning about 6 as the Centrals and 4 as the Allies, compared to the base setup with no tournament. Obviously, I used political and economic rules. If I hadn't have used them in this game, things may have turned out slightly differently, but I think it really balances it. I think it creates an even square game. I think this is 1915 setup with using the political and economic rules as well as... So overall, Switzerland was impassable. We used political and economic rules, and what was the other rule that I had? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh yeah, in this, did I can't remember whether... No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So overall, great victory for the Central Powers. Clearly, obviously, will end up controlling the Moscow, Rome, and Paris, which are the 3 mainland allied, triple entente capitals. It's very unlikely the United States and Britain would ever be controlled. But yeah, so it's been a great game, and I hope you've enjoyed this run through. This is the first time I've done a full through game that I've played myself and gone till the very end, I think, on YouTube. And this is talking this August. I would have been doing this for 3 years. So, but yeah, so I really hope you've enjoyed. And that's really all that needs to be said. So yeah, that's the end of the game. And that's a wrap. So I hope you've all enjoyed. And bye-bye.